Y'all, I didn't know. I didn't know. I promise you, I did not know. Wow. Y'all were not lying. Y'all were not lying. Dating as a millennial, dating as Gen Z, dating period in 2023, it's crazy out here. I literally had to see it for myself. Y'all are wild. Y'all are extremely wild. Oh my God, I'm shocked. All right, y'all. So this past week, I'm still a little flabbergasted about this. 2 videos went viral this past week, and it was of 2 black women that went on dates. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to call this video. I think I'm just going to be calling the collusion of the cheesecake and oysters, because what on earth? All right, so let's just start with the first video. So this one girl, she is going on a date with a guy, and they pull up to the restaurant, and she is unhappy. She is immediately unhappy. Now, granted, she doesn't even get out the car. They don't even do the date, because as soon as she unbuckles her seatbelt, she pulls out her phone and was like, this man has me at the Cheesecake Factory, and I'm not having it. Take a look at this.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my planner, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late.
If we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. Waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, equivalent to that?
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for dinner.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So, you just want to call it a night? I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
I have a question. Ladies, you can respond in the comments. What's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory? Am I missing something? Anytime that I've gone to the Cheesecake Factory, the food is good. Maybe it's a personal preference. I like the Cheesecake Factory. My older sister used to take me to the Cheesecake Factory when growing up in Florida. We always used to go to the one in the Aventura Mall in Miami, where you always used to go there first and then watch whatever movie was out. So I grew up on the Cheesecake Factory. I've not been recently because in Atlanta, there's a Cheesecake Bistro that's at Atlantic Station, but there's not actually a Cheesecake Factory. I'm sure there's one here. I just have to search to find it. But I'm okay with the Cheesecake Factory. What's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, you guys? I really want to know. I always think the food is good, the environment is good, the cheesecake is good. What's the problem? Please, maybe I'm missing out on something, or maybe y'all are just a little bit too rich for me. That's probably what it is. But yeah, I was kind of thrown off with her attitude about the Cheesecake Factory. I can give her the benefit of the doubt if the guy would have took her to Chili's, Applebee's, Steak and Shake, American Deli. I can understand her perspective with that. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with any of those food establishments that I have named. Now, would I take a girl there on a date? No. Especially the first date? No. However, there is absolutely nothing wrong with those food chains. Okay? I'm just saying, if the guy would have took her to one of those restaurants instead of the Cheesecake Factory, then possibly I would understand her point. Possibly. And one thing I want to note in this video is important to understand that the Cheesecake Factory was not the initial restaurant that this guy was going to take her to. Okay? Let me replay this clip.
Look at my planner, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right.
And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour. If we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
I don't know if the restaurant that they were going to was upscale or not, but based off her reaction, she was like, oh, well, we should have just went there. The reason why you didn't go there, love, is because you were taking too long to get ready and you missed the reservation. Now, what she said in the video was, I had to get ready, but work ran late. So my whole thing is, why did you choose that particular day and that particular time to go on a date? Why you just didn't go on a date when you had the whole day off and you were free? That's common sense. But instead, you had this guy downstairs waiting 40 minutes for you to get ready. And because of that, you missed the reservation to the initial restaurant that he was going to take you to, which wasn't the Cheesecake Factory. So you brought this on yourself by being inconsiderate of this man's time. Now, here's another thing. Ma'am, why are you acting so Entitled? Where did this entitlement come from? Now, I can understand you are a woman of a particular age, you know your self-worth, you have confidence, you are that bitch in your mind. I get it. I get it. But the entitlement is crazy. First of all, you didn't even have the opportunity to experience the date. Y'all are in the parking lot and you already turning your nose at the fact that he got you at the Cheesecake Factory. You didn't even step out the car yet. Like, what? Ma'am, the behavior you exhibited, it was a little bit disgusting. This man got out the car, coming around the car to open the door for you. You decide to pull out your phone and put him on blast for taking you to the Cheesecake Factory. What's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? You could have, and I promise you, if she would have just went on the date, I promise you, she probably would have had a good time. Even if you felt some way about the Cheesecake Factory and you wanted to go on TikTok or go on Twitter and express your disdain, like, y'all, I had an amazing time with this one guy. We went on a date, but he took me to the Cheesecake Factory and I felt some type of way. I would be okay if you did it like that. You know, like expressing your disdain for the Cheesecake Factory after the date. But it's just the way you executed this. No, ma'am. No, that's not okay. That is not okay. And it's like, to me, hey, I could be reaching, but I'm just going ahead and say it. I feel like you were never interested in the potential experience of what this date was going to be, because you had your phone locked, loaded. I'm pretty sure it was 100% fully charged, ready for whatever. Like, if you were to go on this date, you probably would have had your phone out just recording the drinks that you were getting, the food that you were getting. You probably would have recorded like how much the whole bill was going to be. And you're possibly the type of person that's going to boast and brag about where you're eating and how you're getting like fine dine cuisine down. Because of the Cheesecake Factory messing up your imagination of how the date was going to go in your mind, you instead decided to pull out your phone and put this man on blast. Oh, no, that was just tacky. Hell no. I'm honestly just not a fan of people publicly humiliating people for views, likes, clicks. And the thing about it, you probably posted this video thinking everybody was going to be on your side. No, the majority of the comments that I've seen, we're not on your side. We are definitely on the side of the guy. Because it's like, why are you showing your ass like this? I'm not gonna lie, my first initial reaction to this video, I was like, this is a skit. This is a skit. Because I've seen people at QT, Walmart, Target, the mall, create scenarios, act out the scenarios so they can post it on social media, possibly go viral, and get people in the comments riled up about whatever the scenario that they are acting out. I've seen this with my own eyes. So when I first saw this video, I was like, this gotta be a skit. The reason why I thought it was a skit, because when the guy goes back in the car, they are literally sitting in the car having a whole TED talk of the expectations of a first date. And I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Another Twitter conversation playing out in real life. But ma'am, you missed out on the opportunity to have a wonderful date and a wonderful meal and have a good experience with this guy just because you wanted to be snobby and entitled and got your damn nose in the air because of the Cheesecake Factory. What the f***? Did you want the guy to fly you to France and do like a 5-star restaurant over there or something? Like, what did you want him to do? Interesting. Just a very, 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 very interesting. All right. So that's the cheesecake debacle. Let's move on to the oysters debacle. Check out this video.
Y'all, so today I linked with this nigga I met a few weeks ago out with my friends. This nigga been texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I didn't block him? Bitch, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta, like, hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on. It's so good. Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat. And I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie. No, I wouldn't have did all that. But I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. It was just so good. Like, I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the f*** this bitch ass nigga say he going to the bathroom and never come back? The fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes, bitch. What the fuck this nigga at? Had to end up grabbing a tab, bitch. Nigga left me with his little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch, I'm so glad bitch keep me some money, cause what? That was crazy to me. And I said, bitch, you run out on the tab. He talking about, I'm offering you to drink. The fuck are you talking about, bitch?
One thing that disturbed me watching this is the slurping noises. I was like, oh my God, ma'am, stop it, please. Oh dear God, I hate that. I would never understood why, well, what is it called? Mukbang culture? You know, when you're like eating on camera. I never understood why that takes off, because me, I hate hearing people eat. I hate hearing people chew. I hate hearing people smack. I hate hearing people slurp. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Oh my God, it just makes my skin crawl. And the fact that she was just slurping down them oysters, it was like, ugh. This oyster video is just so ridiculous. Oh my God. My question is to the guy that took her on this date. You sat there and watched her slurp down 4 plates of oysters. 4 plates of oysters.
Damn, little lady. You sure can't put it away.
He probably ordered like some Henny margarita or something, thinking they were just going out having drinks, and he's just watching her slurp away. Oh my God. Another thing, did the two of them talk? Did they communicate at all? I didn't hear any conversations in the background. I didn't hear no, hey, how you doing? You know, how's your day going? Tell me about yourself. What type of music you like? What's your favorite color? Favorite TV show? I didn't hear none of that. All I heard was the slurping. So I was like, was this a date? I don't know. I really don't know. Now, at the beginning of this video, the oyster slurper, she claims that the guy kept hitting her up. He was really persistent on asking if they can go out on a date. And she finally gave in and said yes. First of all, if you're not interested in anybody, say you're not interested. Now, if this is true, if he was persistently hitting you up, why did you give in and say yes? If you're not interested in this guy, just tell him, no, I'm not interested. And I'm pretty sure he would have been on to the next girl. Why did you agree to go on a date? That's my first question. Second point, in reference to my earlier point, did you guys communicate at all during this date? Why, love, did you pull your phone out? It was like, oh, this about to be some good content. You're not there for content. You're there for a date. You're there to get to know this guy. You're there to have fun with this guy, I would think. But you decide to pull your phone out and record yourself slurping down oysters? What? Look, I'm a foodie, so I'm not gonna sit up here and judge the fact that, you know, she ordered like 4 plates of oysters or whatever. But I'm not gonna judge, but I am gonna judge, because wait a minute, this girl ordered 4 plates of oysters and then ordered an entree. It's not funny, but it's funny. I bet the guy was sitting there like, what the? Yo, when she told the waiter to bring when she told the waiter that she wanted to order off the entree menu, I really needed to see this guy's face, like, because I know he's just sitting there like, what the This girl just had 4 plates of oysters and she's ordering food? What? We were just coming here for drinks. Oh my God. Like, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Oh, wow. So homeboy, he just had to figure out a way to get away from this date, because clearly it wasn't going anywhere at all. So he did a segue saying I had to use the restroom, and 10 minutes turned into 30 minutes, and the homegirl realized like, oh, this nigga dined and dashed me. But it's not really a dine and dash, because he didn't eat anything. He just had drinks. He just had drinks. You, ma'am, you were the one that was doing all this eating. And I hope she didn't think that he was going to pay for this, because honestly, I think he did the right thing. As a matter of fact, he should have left as soon as he heard that first slurp. That's when he should have got the out of there. Like, okay, so this date is not going the way I expected. You enjoy your food. I'm going to go pay for the drinks, and you have a nice time. Because damn, homegirl did not come for no date. She just came to eat. And that is it. One thing I can say, the comment section in Black Twitter was on fire. Oh man, they were going in. They were going in. Wow, y'all. I didn't think it was crazy out here in these streets. But y'all mother are crazy. Wow. If you're currently dating, let me know how it's going. You know, granted, these are just 2 videos. They did go viral this past week, but they probably do not represent the whole dating community. I don't know. But if you're a guy that's currently dating multiple girls, or if you're a girl that's currently dating multiple guys, how is it going? I would really want to know, because based off of oysters and cheesecakes, oh, damn. Y'all going through it out there. Y'all are legit going through it. I appreciate you guys for making it all the way to the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. The links are in the description box below. And I will see you on the next episode.